Hey YouTube! So I wanted to make a video today to show you and to give you some tips on how to make money online. Money is a really big factor when it comes to living your dreams. A lot of people don't live their dreams because money is such a huge factor. So over the past 2 years, I have learned to make an income, location independent. I'm not rich by any means. This does take a while. I know you hate to hear that, and you've probably heard it a million times, but it really does take a while to grow online. But here are, I think there's 4 of them. 1, 2, 5. Here's 5 ways to make money online. But before I give you those 5 ways, I wanted to kind of take care of the mental aspect of things. We live in a major information age, and step number 1 is changing your mindset when it comes to working from home and making money online. Many people live with the thought that it's not possible, and that anybody who tells you that it is lying, or any opportunity that comes your way that you can be at home, be with your family, take care of your home responsibilities and stuff, and make an income online is a scam. It's not. I mean, a lot of things that do come your way are a scam, but not everything is. And there are some really legit ways to accomplish that, especially since we have technology. Our grandparents and our parents, of my generation anyway, have taught, go to school, get good grades, graduate with honors, get a job. You know what I mean? Everybody knows that scenario, and they teach that is the only way to survive. It's the only way to pay bills. It's the only way to make it. And with it being 2020, that's just not true anymore. It was when they were coming up, but times have changed. So our people had to work, and they had to put food on the table, and they had to make sure that the rent was paid and the lights stayed on. So yeah, they went out and they worked, 9 to 5. And when they came home, there was no way to reach the outside world. When they were home, they were home. It was either that or, to reach anybody who didn't live in the house, they either wrote a letter or made a phone call, or they left the house. We have the internet now. So we literally carry around little computers in our pockets that unfortunately a lot of people are immersed in 85% of the time. Once you wrap your head around that, you'll stop thinking that everything is just impossible, because it's not anymore. Okay, so the first way that I wanted to tell you about how to make some money online is freelancing. Freelancing is basically, it's when you're working for yourself. You have a skill such as web design, web development, photography, video editing, stuff, things like that. You could go work for somebody else doing that. Like, for example, I'm a web developer, and I mainly do websites. I could take my skills and I could work for somebody else. You can also work for somebody else as a freelancer, but that's a different story. We're gonna keep it small for right now. So yeah, like, if you have a skill, you can sell that skill, especially if it's a valuable skill. That does take a long time to build. I wouldn't say a long time. It takes a moderate amount of time to build, but it is possible. Finding clients can be rough, but if you stick with it, you'll build up a decent client base before you know it, and it'll be a success. So the second way is teaching and tutoring. There are a lot of companies online that'll hire you to teach things like English to students abroad. So one thing that I do besides freelancing, and these are all things that I have tried myself, so I'm not going to give you a way to make money online that I have not done myself. So another thing that I do is VIP Kid. I'll put my link down below if you wanted to check it out. And it's teaching kids in Beijing English. Their parents go on VIP Kid and they sign up, and you get booked and you get paid up to $22 an hour to teach these cute little kids English. They're adorable. There's also other companies that do that as well, not just VIP Kid. There's companies like Teachaway, Dada. Just get on Google and do a search for teaching online or teaching English online, and you'll get a whole list of companies that come up that you can explore. But for VIP Kid, if you use my link below, I will be able to walk you through the process. And yes, I do get paid for the referral, but it's not a monthly thing. You know, I get paid once. I get paid $100, I do believe it is, whenever my referrals teach their first class, and that's it. So another way that you can make money online, the third way, is customer service. There are a lot of companies like Arise, CenturyLink. There's travel companies that will hire you to take care of their customer service. This is very beneficial for them because they don't have to pay the expenses of a call center. You get your training online and everything else, and you work as a 1099 employee, so you're still working for yourself, and there's some documentation and things that go along with that. But if you really want to do customer service from home, that's definitely a viable option. So these last two kind of go together. One is definitely great, well, a great way to make money on its own, and the second one kind of piggybacks off of that. So YouTube. If you know a lot about a subject, if your life is interesting in any way, and honestly, your life really doesn't have to be interesting. A lot of people like to watch videos of people just living normal lives. A lot of people relate to people that are just like them. So yeah, so you can make a YouTube channel really about anything. Mine, of course, you see, is I'm documenting my journey to living my life the way I want to live it, and inspiring you to do the same. There's, and I'm sure you've been on YouTube. There's people who are, they have makeup channels, they have hair channels, there's travel channels, there's channels about pretty much everything. So if you have a passion, put it on YouTube. And the second thing that goes along with that, if you're not very good when it comes to the camera, or you're not comfortable putting yourself out there like that, you can always blog. And it's pretty much the same thing, except it's in written form. So start a blog. Both of these take time to grow. They do require perseverance. You can't just post one video and expect it to, that does happen from sometimes, but don't expect that. You can't expect to just post one video and have your channel blow up and you have $1 million in your bank account. It doesn't work that way. And I can't stress enough that everything takes a while. Except for VIP Kid and customer service. VIP Kid took me about a month as far as the whole hiring process goes. And customer service jobs are about the same. But if you're building something on your own, it does take time to really start bringing in an income. So the second thing that goes along kind of with YouTube, so YouTubers make money on ads. They make money through AdSense. So when you're watching a YouTube video and you see an ad in the middle of the video or whatever, every time you watch that, YouTubers get paid a certain amount of money per 1,000 views. It might be different by the time you're watching this, but that's how it is right now. But once you have an audience on YouTube, you can expand on that. Do you have products that you sell? Do you have things that you offer? Do you have a Patreon, which I do now? I'm going to add that link below. if you have an audience, there are certain things that you can offer to them. You can offer your products and services. People buy from those that they know, like, and trust. And having a YouTube channel or a blog is a great way to build a community that you can help support with your products and services later on down the line. And they'll be happy to support you as well because you're awesome. Why wouldn't they? So, but YouTube isn't the only way to build a following online. Like I said, you can use YouTube, you can use your blog, you can use your Facebook page, Instagram, Twitter, any kind of social media. I keep saying it. It's going to take a while to build that community. But once you have a community of followers who know, like, and trust you because you're an amazing person, you can definitely branch off from there and make extra money. So yeah, those are 5 real ways that you can start now. Don't wait until later, because the longer you wait, the longer it's going to take you. I wish I would have started a long time ago. This is not a new idea for me. So yeah, start now. If you don't want to do any of those that I suggested, definitely do a Google search. That list is not all inclusive. There's a lot of different ways to bring in income. As long as you're providing value to other people, they will provide the value back to you. So thank you for watching. I will try to bring you more videos weekly. I'm going to go for weekly. That's a pretty safe bet to say. So make sure you subscribe below and click on the notification bell so you will be notified every time I make another video. Love you. Bye.